think AJ going into labor. My son kicking her ass.
Bro, I think I've been in labor. I've been having contractions since 8 p.m.
Shorty been in labor. She been having contractions since 8 p.m. She woke me up at 3 like, yo, let's go to the hospital. So
really, he was like, you don't think you need to go?
I've been asked her to go. Like, I've been like, yo, we could be out. We could be there by now. You could be having it, like, right now.
I'm trying to hold on.
She told me I'm trying to hold on. For what?
I wanted it to be... I didn't want them to send me back, but these Jones consistent, so...
Nigga got like 3 hours of sleep. The nigga's tired.
I didn't get no hours of sleep. I didn't go to sleep. No sleep for me.
So we on our way to the doctors.
Make you get to that.
I'll let you know how everything goes. We'll be back. So I'm not sure how much she updated y'all, but we are currently in the hospital. My son is kicking her ass. But all jokes aside, she's doing very, very well. Very, very well. A very, very strong woman. And I'm so proud of her. She's having a contraction right now. She can't say nothing. Just ooh and ahs.
I've been doing this natural. Y'all ain't got no epidural yet for like I've been having contractions since 8 o'clock. They got horrible at like 3. I got to the hospital. My water broke at like 4:20. And they just getting worse and worse. And they didn't have no room for me. Sorry. They didn't have no room for me at first. So I gotta keep doing this without an epidural. My baby pooped. It felt nasty. It was all yellow. I'm all wet and nasty. Yo, this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. I don't want another baby. Bro.
Hey, how you doing?
Bro. So I'll get like 2 minutes to talk. Nope. I'll be back.
Yep. Okay, right in between. Okay. It's kind of chewy.
There you go.
Good.
Yay, Dad. There you go.
Thank you.
It's gonna show grams, or it's gonna show grams first, and then it'll show pounds and ounces.
What do you think it is?
Feet are equal. Also, you want to check for those gluteals folds right here. So if you're missing those folds, it might be indication that there's a hip dysplasia. Okay. And then you want to check the testicles, make sure they're there.
And that's your head too.
Nice that he got my ears in my head.
And you got your nose too. That's your nose.
You think?
Yeah, it's definitely your nose.
Things change though. I can't tell.
Yeah.
No, my baby is here. He is 7.3 pounds. Almost forgot. 7.3 pounds. And you guys, I pushed him out naturally. It wasn't by choice. I was in pain. Excruciating pain. Like, Yo, I can't even describe. Like, babe, I was doing, remember when you be in my face and I be going like this? I was doing that with my head so fast. Like, I was just moving around. I was just in so much pain. Like, so much pain. And I was like, oh no, I'm definitely getting an epidural. But they were backed up. They only had one anesthesiologist on night shift. So I had to wait. And then when they were saying he was coming, somebody had to get an emergency C-section. I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. But they had to get an emergency C-section, so I had to wait even longer. So I was contracting and dilating from, when I got here, I was 2 centimeters. When they came and checked me, I was 7. So I was in pain. I dilated, what, 5 centimeters. All natural, just in pain. Then they finally came in, was like, okay, we ready to give you your epidural. But oh yeah, but while I was like contracting and stuff, I was like pushing, and I was like, I'm not sure if he trying to come out or I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, I don't know what's going on. So they checked me again. I was still 7 centimeters. They're like, no, it's not time yet. They finally come in. I started contracting and pushing again, and the guy was like, is she pushing? Like, is the baby coming? Y'all might need to check her again. Check me again, and she was like, oh, she full, she complete, she 10 centimeters. It's time to push. She can't get an epidural now. I was like, oh my gosh. I literally was like, no, like that. She said, you're doing amazing. You were already pushing. We're gonna help you now. Actually, them helping, it definitely helps. It definitely helps. And the pushing actually didn't hurt. It was the leading up to the pushing. It was all the contractions leading up to the pushing that hurt. But the actual pushing really didn't hurt that bad. His head hurt a little bit coming out, and them shoulders hurt coming out. But it was bearable. But the contractions leading up to that, those are no joke. And I always said I wanted to do it natural. I said I'm gonna push my baby out natural, and I actually did it. Like, I pushed you out.
Man, be careful, right?
I pushed him out, y'all.
What happened?
Naturally.
You saying that you talked to Teddy yesterday. What happened with
The
that?
lady was like, well, we kind of helped you since we took so long, because I told her I wanted to be natural, but it hurt so bad. I said, no, give me the epidural. And then, like I said, I couldn't get it. It was too late. She's like, well, we helped you do what you said. Hey, y'all, so I was a mess. But y'all want the real. We are going home today. I'm eating my breakfast. Nye's over there asleep. Baby just finished eating, so he's asleep too. And I'm so sleepy. But they gave me a lot of rest. They took him to the nursery, and I was knocked out. He's pretty good though. Like, he's pretty good. Like last night, he slept, and then he would eat. For the only problem would be like when I put him down. You gotta make sure he's really asleep, because if I move him from right here to the crib and he's not really asleep, then he's just gonna be fussing the whole time, and I gotta keep putting the pacifier back in his mouth. And that too is kind of tricky too, because at first they didn't give me a pacifier because they want to make sure he know how to latch and got a good latch and sucking. You know, he can suck on my breast before the pacifier, because the pacifier you gotta suck harder, so they don't want him to like get mixed up basically. So yeah, so I hope y'all can hear me because my ears keep popping, so to me I sound really low. It's so annoying. I know y'all want to see him. We keeping his face private for like a month, just for us. But he's so cute. Eventually, y'all see his newborn pictures. We get to the hospital like at like 4:20. The doctor was like, "Did your water break?" And literally, as soon as she said that, my water was breaking, and I was having a contraction. So I'm like, "It's happening right now!" Like, all in pain. Or whatever. So was like, it's happening right now. My water broke at like 4:20. I got undressed, I got on the rope and all that stuff. They had to give me a COVID, They had to give me a COVID test. Horrible. They stick that thing all the way up your nose. I'm like, I was shaking. They stuck it up my nose. Sorry, y'all, it was a doctor. So what was it? Oh yeah, they was giving me that COVID test. It was freaking horrible. Stuck it all the way up my nose. Mind you, they're trying to do everything as soon as my contractions stopped, which was hard because they started coming like fast. They not that bad when you got a 2 to 3 minute break in between for me to relax and be like, whew, okay. All right, here come another one. Like, it started coming so fast. So she did both sides. Right after that, she put my catheter in. Then I started having contractions. So now it's just like, you're just going through so much. I was going through so much. So they finally moved me to labor and delivery. Actually, before they moved me, I had all this fluid come out while I was having a contraction. I'm like, nah, what it look like? Like, what it look like? He said it was yellow. The baby had pooped inside of me. They said they normally do that when they're late because he should have been out already to poop. So he had pooped 10 centimeters. They said, I'm so sorry. You got to push. You can't get an epidural. I was like, no, like that. And they was like, it's like, we're going to help you. You've been doing it this whole time by yourself. Like, keep breathing. You're doing excellent. The lady thought, she said, this your third child? Like, no, this the first. She said, oh, I'm sorry I'm getting you mixed up, but you acting like this your third. She was like, you're doing so good. I would have never thought this was your first baby. She was like, the way, like, she said, you got this. You got this. You're strong. I would have never thought. So they all just, like, hyping me up. Don't you hype me up. Hype me up. They all hyping me up. And they like, you got pushed. So them helping really did help. They had Nye holding one of my legs too. So we didn't really get like me pushing on camera because for one, he was like, it was really hard to try to record me in so much pain. He's like, I didn't feel right recording you in so much pain. Like, mind you, I'm in pain. So I'm editing a video and I realized that it just cut off with me like an incomplete sentence. I was talking about how Nye didn't get some of the parts because he was saying how I was in so much pain and he didn't feel right recording it or whatever. So yeah, that's all I was just gonna say, that he didn't really get that much, but y'all already seen the part. Everything I posted in the beginning of this video is basically what he got. And it was nowhere like to set the phone up either. So that's why y'all didn't really see me like actually pushing. But clearly I'm home. We're home. Baby is excellent, beautiful, just everything. He changing, like his appearance is changing every day, and I love him so much. And he's asleep right now. It is 1:13 a.m. so actually I'm about to go to sleep too, but I was like, let me just put this video out. I finished my homework, so now tomorrow I don't have nothing to do. So yeah, he's asleep. Let's see. His little bassinet. So yeah, my bad, y'all. So that's all. Oh, so I was asking Nye like what was his point of view. He said like his head came out. He came out from the back of his head, not his face. He said his head came out from the back. What you say your point of view was? You just didn't like seeing me in so much pain. That's really all he said, was like, I ain't like seeing you in so much pain. They let him help, like he held my legs up when it was time for me to push. He cut the umbilical cord or whatever. He was a great support. Oh, he did say I was squeezing the crap out of his hand.
I hear that? Amazing support.
Almost broke your hand.
Did you?
He said, did you? I don't know if y'all can hear him. He's almost broke his hand. I was squeezing his hand so hard, and I was squeezing those bars on the side of the bed so hard that, like, the next day I was like, my body is so sore. And I was like, oh, I know why. Like, my arms was hurting, my neck, everything, because I was, like, pulling on them bars. I could have broke the bed. That pain was crazy. All right, y'all, I'm sleepy. My baby sleeps, so I need to go to sleep. And, yeah, thanks for watching.